How much does Greece owe, Roger?
$367 billion.
Correct. And who do they owe it to?
Mostly to the other European economies.
Correct. How much does Ireland owe?
$865 billion.
Correct. And who do they owe it to?
Other European economies, mostly.
Correct. How much does Spain and Italy owe?
$1 trillion each.
Correct. Who to?
Mainly France, Britain and Germany.
Correct. And how are Germany, France and Britain going, Roger?
Well, they're struggling a bit, aren't they?
Correct. Why?
Because they've lent all these vast amounts of money to other European economies that can't possibly pay them back.
Correct. So what are they going to do?
They're going to have to bail them out.
Correct. Where are they getting the money to do that, Roger?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that one.
How much does Portugal owe?
Hang on a minute. What was the answer to that earlier question?
Just keep answering the questions, Roger. Where is Portugal going to get the money it owes to Germany if Germany can't get back the money that it lent to Italy?
Just a minute. What was the answer to the previous question? The question was, how can broke economies lend money to other broke economies who haven't got any money because they can't pay back the money the broke economy lent to the other broke economy and shouldn't have lent it to them in the first place because the broke economy can't pay it back?
You're wasting very valuable time, Roger. How much money does Spain owe to Italy?
$41 billion, but where are they going to get it?
Correct. What does Italy owe to Spain?
$27 billion, but they haven't got it. They're broke.
Correct. How can they pay each other if neither of them has any money?
They're going to get a bailout, aren't they?
Correct. And where's the money coming from for the bailout?
That's what I'm asking you.
Correct. Why are people selling the European currency and buying the US dollar?
Because the US economy is so much stronger than the European economy.
Correct. Why is that, Roger?
Because it's owned by China.
Correct. And very well done. And after that round, you've lost $1 million.
I've lost $1 million. I thought you said well done.
Yes, well done. You've only lost $1 million. That's the next...
Only lost $1 million. That was great. Is that on our website?
Yeah.
I love that answer.
That is funny.
Why is everyone selling euros to buy U.S. dollars?
They all know America's owned by China. That's awesome. That's great. Heidi put that up?
Yeah. The web babe doing it better than anybody. But that, I mean, it is funny.
But it's true.
It's true.
How bad is it? You know, on this real estate article over the weekend on commercial real estate, and they're just extending everybody. But here's some of the things that have happened here this year, you know, while the great Greek economic recovery. Now, this is commercial real estate, ladies and gentlemen. I would say, well, that effectively qualifies as the economy on Wall Street. Of course, they tried to auction off these Center Point towers, these huge buildings here in town on the river, the man-made river.
Tempe Town Lake.
Yes, the high-profile, high-rise project development by Tempe Land Company. They tried to foreclose on it. They tried to auction it off. No bids. No bids. And by the way, the opening bids were at least a third of what the balance was. Here, of course, Mortgages Limited and their CEO, a while now, a year or two ago, committed suicide. But they had one of their projects was Chateau on Central, okay, which
very fancy pants high rise.
Yes. Well, it was actually an old building that they were redoing, and Mortgages Limited, they loaned $65 million for financing this project, and it was 21 homes in this building, lofts, right? 21 lofts, $65 million. They finally sold them all. You want to know how much they got for them? The $65 million was worth a tad bit less. They all sold. The total was $7 million. Wow. This is how bad that it is. Scottsdale Air Park here has 1.2 million square feet of empty office space. Not to be outdone. And you guys think we're crackpots, and we talk about.
Now we talk about the Deer Valley Air Park,
Deer Valley Air Park, and getting more vacant. We actually made the Arizona Republic over the Memorial Day holiday. The Deer Valley Air Park, so far, 500,000 square feet of industrial space was vacated in just the first quarter of this year.
That meant it was occupied. But no longer is occupied.
Yeah,
that doesn't count the stuff that's never been occupied.
Right. So we are at least a 40 or 50% vacancy rate here.
Oh, my God. That's unbelievable.
Well, it's really, when you get up in the North Valley,
millions and millions of empty square foot space.
I can show you city blocks that are 100% empty, that are built out. city blocks. 100%. Never had anyone in them.
Well, like you said.
Because of the crack houses and the things of that nature, they had to put chain link and razor wire around the thing.
25% of the commercial loans they've never made a single payment on.
That's just amazing. So how long can you keep pretending that, it's all going to come back? I guess, what the choice they have? Ultimately, ladies and gentlemen, as the government keeps printing more and more and more money with no tax base to back it up, and this is coming a lot faster. I don't think we're talking years anymore. We could be talking months for the great default to hit the United States of America. They just reset the currency, usher in the new one, and start all over again. Because the citizens are getting restless. We'll be back. Hey, final segment here on a Tuesday. Our first show in June.
Yeah.
Is it June?
It is June.
It is? Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
it is June the 1st.
There we have it.
So Congress has taken a break. And unfortunately for, 47 million people, they haven't extended some of the programs that they need to extend, but they're hopeful that when they come back next week, they're going to pass all of the...
Wait a minute. Are they not working this week?
No.
They get 2 weeks off?
Apparently.
Oh, come on.
I'm just saying what the article says. I don't know, but they did not extend the long-term unemployment benefits before they went on recess.
What's funny is they reduced the bill, too, from like $150 billion to, $84 billion?
Well, they want $39.5 billion for the unemployment benefits just to get to September.
Wait a minute. No, this is extension.
Yes.
Right?
This is more spending.
This is just for the summer?
Yes.
$39 billion just for the summer.
$39.5 billion just to get us into September.
This is our new welfare.
Extend federal shares of Medicaid costs. That's going to be $24.1 billion. Delay cuts in the Medicare payments to doctors. That's going to be $22 billion. Extend premium assistance for COBRA, $6.8 billion. And the Build America bonds at $4 billion. But all of that pales in comparison to the $165 billion they want to give the Pension Benefit Guaranty Corporation to help out all of these union workers.
Say that again.
Whose pensions are so severely underfunded they're about to go broke.
$165 billion.
$165 billion.
They did that awfully quiet, didn't they?
Very quietly. They're trying to work that through before the elections because that way they can get all the union guys to keep them in office. 160, and that doesn't even fix it. That just plugs the current hole.
Wow.
$165 billion plus $39.5 billion plus $24 billion plus $22 billion. It doesn't end. The bailouts are never ending.
Well, that would be why gold continues to now go up every day.
Yeah, gold's up another $12.50, $1,225 to the ounce. Silver's up 7 cents, $18.50. Palladium is down $2 at $460. Platinum's up $4 at $1,553. Crude oil, here's the good news, continues to fall, down 60 cents at $73.36. I think all the oil can leak out of the Gulf of Mexico. It will not matter. And let's not forget our good friends on Wall Street. Well, the S&P is down $3, the Nasdaq's down a couple, but the Dow is up 25 points today.
How about that?
That's right.
That's great.
That's good. That is good news.
The computers are buying. Right?
Nobody's paying their mortgage. No one's paying their commercial loans. Oil's leaking out of the Gulf of Mexico.
Israel's
North
under
Korea
attack.
and South Korea are getting ready to go to war, but the Dow's up 25 points.
60-foot sinkhole in Guatemala.
Boy, 60 meters.
Oh, 60 meters. Oh, yeah, that's a little bigger.
That's a little bit of a fall.
Ooh. 1-800-951-0592. We've no specials today. We've been closed here for 4 days. We got all the people that sent the checks for the $500 package. We'll get those processed and get them out to you. God bless everybody. Thanks for allowing us into your lives. We appreciate you taking time out and to do so. And we'll be back tomorrow, good Lord willing. Till then, Eric Cheater Show. from Joe Jaquin, Patriot Radio News Hour and All American Gold. We're out of here. Bye.